process month-end payroll. So we assume we want to process the month-end payroll for Cindy Lauder. First, please go to Payroll and select Process Payroll. And as you can still remember in the previous chapter, we already processed the payroll of month-end second half for Cindy Lauder. So you can click on View to clarify. So you can see this one is a month-end second half for April 2020 and for employee of Cindy Lauder. Now click on Back. For your information, for this process month-end payroll is different. We want to process the payroll for Cindy Lauder is only for claim. The parent child only for claim. Now, as you can still remember in my previous chapter, I already mentioned you can only process the same payroll type to the same employee on the same month once. You cannot repeat and process again, as the result may show fail. But this one we want to process the different types of payroll types. So we click on New Payroll Process. Payroll type is claim. If you want to process again for Cindy Lauder by choosing month-end second half, the result might be fail because you already processed before. So we only can choose claim, and then for the month, still under the month of April. And for the department, for the group by, we only filter for Cindy Lauder. So you check for Cindy Lauder. Once you're done, you click on Process and we wait for the result. New payroll created successfully, you click on Continue. Now, what you want to see now, if you click on the summary, you will see only for claim. If you want to see on detail, we click on Detail button and we go in detail. And if, as you can see, the detail only show for claim. As you view, your payroll is only for claim. It will only show for claim, and you can click on this amount to see the detail of the claim recorded, which is 65 ringgit and 150 ringgit that we record before in our ad hoc payroll item. So close. So this is the payroll process for claim. Now we click back. Just now, if you still remember in our previous task, we create our claim under ad hoc payroll item by using the payroll type of claim. Now, how about we try to change that, the setting for the payroll type from claim to month end. So first, we go to ad hoc payroll item, and then we go back to our employee of Cindy Lauder. You check for Cindy Lauder first, and then you go back to claim. Now, once we already processed the payroll, even though we don't click yet on commit, you will see the is paid here already checked. How about we try to edit? So we click on the edit button and see either we still can edit after we already process our payroll or not. So if you try to click on edit, change the payroll type to month end. Try to change the payroll type to month end, and we try to save and see the result. So once you click on save, you will see ad hoc item is already processed. So means whatever you record inside of this ad hoc payroll item, and once you already process the payroll, doesn't matter either your payroll is claim or whatever types of payroll, you are unable to edit the claim or whatever under ad hoc payroll item after you have processed the payroll. Once, if you try to edit the ones that already checked for is paid, you are unable to click on save, and the message will appear is ad hoc item is already processed. So what we need to do now, we have to go back to our process payroll, and then for the claim, this one we have to delete. In order for you to edit your ad hoc payroll item, you must delete first your payroll process. I repeat, whatever amendment you want to make under ad hoc payroll item, after you have done process the payroll, you must go back to your process payroll and delete first your process payroll for that month. Then you can go back to ad hoc payroll item and edit your detail. If you still have the payroll process for that particular ad hoc payroll items, the system won't allow you to amend your ad hoc. Alright, so please remember, delete first under your process payroll, then you are able to edit or modify your ad hoc payroll item. So now we want to edit we want to delete or remove our payroll process for claim. So we just click on yes and wait until it's been terminated. Payroll process deleted successfully. Click on continue. You will see there's no more claim payroll process. So we go back to ad hoc payroll item, and then we select again our employee Cindy Lauder and untick for Tom Cruise. Now let's check again and we do again for the editing. So we click on claim. Under this claim, we click on the first one first, edit, and try to change to month end, and click on save. Now we can change already for month end. So it's paid also already untick. Then we edit for the second one. We change to month end also, click on save. After you have changed the claim to month end, now we go back to process payroll and we process again for the payroll. But this time we will process the payroll for month end. If you process again your payroll for claim, you will see nothing. Alright, you will see nothing because for the payroll type we already changed to month end. So that's why you will see nothing for the payroll type under claim. But since we already processed the payroll for Cindy Lauder for the same month, so what we need to do, we only need to click on view. Then we have to click uncommit. In order for us to reset our payroll, we need to click on uncommit. Then we can edit our payroll. If you don't click uncommit, you can only view your payroll process. So are you sure you want to uncommit all? Just click on yes. So the system will uncommit for Cindy Lauder month end of April. So now already uncommitted, so we click on detail. As I mentioned earlier in the previous chapter, whatever amendment that you have made after you have done process your payroll, you must come back to detail and click on the reset button. So here we click on reset button. As why we want to click on the reset button? Because we want to see the changes on the claim. So we click on yes. Reset successfully, you click on continue. So now let's look under our claim, already add on with 215 ringgit. So if you click on the amount, you will see the detail. Okay, that is how you record your claim by using claim for the payroll type or using the month end. If you choose month end, your claim will be shown together with your basic salary and other addition and also deduction. If you view your claim only by claim payroll type, you will see only claim. But it depends on your company structure. If let's say you pay claim is not together with salary, you can avoid by process the payroll using the month end for the claim. You can separate and create the claim only for claim payroll types. So you can separate for the claims and also for your monthly salary. So it depends on your company policy, how you record or how your employee can submit the claim. So now we have done, we can click on back. So we have done for task 12.5.